this is the end of 2023, and this right here is Zanzibar. This is my first time in Zanzibar, guys, and I have learned lessons. So I wanted to say something about if you're planning to come to Zanzibar, if you've never been to Zanzibar, there are things I wish somebody told me and nobody did. Also, forgive my eyes. It's so hot, and I left my sunglasses up there. I'm just lazy to go back get them. So I'm trying to do this without sunglasses. Hopefully I can be able to do it. And I'm also having a cocktail over here. So guys, if you're planning to bring your family to Zanzibar or you're planning to travel to Zanzibar, it's a beautiful place. But you have to do a few things to prepare. One of them is that you have to get yourself a yellow fever vaccine. I researched and I found out that it's complimentary, but something weird is that nobody asked me for it. Nobody asked me to show my yellow fever or proof of vaccination, nothing. So anyway, I just feel that it's okay that I had it. If they would have asked me for it, I would have shown, because it says there that you're supposed to have it. Also, if you're traveling, try book your flight from Kenya, because if you're booking it from abroad, you're going to pay almost double. Also for the hotels, I've noticed that they charge locals, especially foreigners, if you're booking through these sites like Travelgo, is it Travelgo, or booking.com or hotels.com or whatever you go to book your hotel. It's gonna be a little more expensive than if you just book direct, especially if you're booking from Kenya, or if you're booking from, when you're in Africa, it's gonna be a little cheaper. I also learned the hard way that even though it's Zanzibar, it is still very much an international flight. Guys, you have to be at the airport at least 2 hours before check-in begins. I came in at the airport as soon as check-in had begun, and they wouldn't let me go past the check-in register, because guys were already getting in the boarding. 2 hours before boarding time. So I came in when boarding had already started, and they wouldn't let me go past the check-in desk because they had already shut that down. And I missed my flight, so I had to go to catch the next flight and pay extra $100. And that's money I wasted. And I ended up getting to Zanzibar really late. I was meant to be in Zanzibar. It's only 1.5 hours flight, I think. So I was supposed to be in Zanzibar by 3 o'clock. I ended up getting here almost midnight. And so I wasted a whole day. So be mindful of time. You can be, maybe you're like me, you're like, Zanzibar is just here. No. This is international. The rules are the rules stay the same. Guys, if you're gonna be roaming with your Safaricom or Airtel, whatever it is, please switch it before you get in that flight. Put your phone to roaming mode so that when you get here, you don't have to go through all these issues, because I realized that I was unable to roam while I got here because Safaricom sent me a message saying that I did not switch my roaming on before I left my home network, and that really inconvenienced me because it was very hard to communicate with anyone. And then Wi-Fi here is so strange. It's not like Kenya, it's so strange. They keep giving you a code that might or might not work. So that was a problem for me. Guys, Tanzania shillings. If you're like me, you're dealing in dollars, and then you're also dealing in Kenya shillings, and then you have to deal in Tanzania shillings. I'm telling you, it is crazy. Now, you don't know how to tip. At first you think, okay, maybe it's appropriate to tip somebody 6,000. And then you realize, oh my God. Because if you take, say, 30,000 Tanzania shillings, that's almost 2,000 Kenya shillings. It's 1,800 plus. So it's very crazy there. So guys, I think now, prepare yourself. You can change money at the airport. I did that. I did change money at the airport. Then when I got into Tanzania, I realized I didn't have enough Tanzania shillings. So just keep going. I went to the ATM to get money out. And when you go to the ATM to get money out, start thinking about getting like, 500k Tanzania, because okay, they come in north of 10,000, and it's not a big deal because you might think, oh my God, withdrawing 500,000 shillings. Oh, this is Tanzania, man. So be savvy with that, because you're gonna have to pay for your cab from the airport to the hotel. You're gonna have to pay for a few things here and there, especially if you're planning to go out of the hotel and do a few things. Yeah. So the good news is that the hotels here accept dollars. The bad news is that I found out that, okay, specifically where I was, they didn't even have an exchange desk. So you have to figure out where there's an ATM for you to go out there and get money. I believe some of these hotels might have an exchange desk so that you can just go to the hotel and change money, which is very convenient. But you can ask all these questions ahead of time so that you travel prepared. And then there's the issue of tours. So you want to go out there, you want to do some fun things, and everybody tells you these specific things over and over and over. Do this, do that, do that. So Stone Town, that will come up. So when you go to Stone Town is a historic town, old town, okay, where everything happened. Slavery, slave trade, slave what, all these things. There's all these old buildings, all the things by the Portuguese, by the Arabs. It's all there. But then there is also this place where people go to jump. Jambo bana, habari gani? Nzuri sana, wageni, wakaribishwa, Zanzibar yetu. Hakuna matata, na wewe lili wetu. Hakuna matata, ukiondoka uje tena. Hakuna matata. Welcome to Zanzibar. Zanzibar, hakuna matata. That was one of my favorite places to go. I've seen so many videos on TikTok. I've seen so many videos on Instagram. I knew for a fact I'm not leaving Zanzibar without going there. I went there. Well, it's underwhelming when you're there, but still it's fun. And then there was this issue, people will tell you there's this sandban place, Sandban Island, where you can go, take a boat ride to the Sandban Island, go eat and hang out. Guys, so the Sandban Island, it's called Nakupenda. Hey. When I was being told about it, so I thought, we are taking them both, is it like, well, I think my head was in Miami and not here. Anyway, so when we get there, I was expecting a lot. Underwhelming again. The purpose of this video is to give you my experience so that you prepare yourself better. Going to Sandban, I quickly realized that I was overdressed because I had pants and I had a top. Many people there were wearing swimsuits, were wearing shorts, just bikini tops, tankinis, things like that. But I was like with a whole shirt, and I had carried my swimsuit, but I also realized that I don't have a place to go change because this place is open. People come and pitch a tent right there, and that's all there is. It's just tents. There is nowhere like a bathroom or somewhere you can go in a building and change. So I couldn't change because I don't have that kind of guts. So I decided to stay in my clothes. So if you're planning to go do that Sandban thing, be careful because you'll be overcharged for it. It is not all that. In fact, be careful. So you go there, you take a boat, you go to the Sandban, and you hang out with your music. There's no music there for everybody. You bring your own. The people who are doing the tours will make the food there, and then you'll be served to eat. One thing I noticed about the guys who served us, it was calamari, it was octopus, it was some kind of fish, it was lobster, it was king prawns, and fries. But we noticed there was zero sauce. It was all dry. So it was very hard to eat these things. And when we asked for sauce, they didn't even have it. And I'm like, who serves fries without even ketchup? Forget the lobster. But really? So be ready to do little things here and there, So, buy your own little ketchup, put it in your bag just in case. Yeah. It's a nice place to take children. Children will really have fun. When you go there, be prepared knowing that it's not all that it's just a place people come, they have their own fun and leave. So it's sandy, there's swimming, people can swim, it's nice. The water is clear, it's blue, it's beautiful. Children can swim, there's nothing, no big waves, no nothing. People are just happy swimming and everything. It's a very nice place for the family to hang out. You'll find there are so many people of so many, colors, people just having fun. So I would definitely recommend it, but don't go there with very high expectations because you'll be very underwhelmed. Another thing I want to talk about is the spice tour. My God, it's good to experience stuff so that when I heard about the spice tour, I don't know what I was thinking. I thought, wow, we're going to be in these vans or cars. We're going to drive in huge Tanzanian spice farms, and you're going to see all the spices. Nothing. It's just a little place. You just see one cardamom there, this there, that there. Black pepper, they show you how it looks. It was nice to see how black pepper looks in all stages. Cardamom, cinnamon, whatever. It was nice. But also, I don't know what your expectations are, but for me, I was like, wow, so this is it. Wow, okay. Understand one thing. Have money to tip, okay? And please don't under-tip people thinking you're tipping in Kenya shillings. When you go, you'll get a tour guide. Remember to have tip for your tour guide. And for us, we had a guide who came into the car with us, and then we drove into the spice whatever and got out of the car. Then when we started walking, we were given another guide who had a trainee, and so we had these people who were making these beautiful things for us to be gifted. So we ended up tipping, I think, so me and the driver, basically I ended up tipping 5 people. That's including the girl now. Yeah. So you can tip in dollars, you can tip in Tanzania shillings. I also remember when I went to the spice shops to buy spices, you can buy spices in Kenya shillings, you can buy them in dollars, and you can buy them in Tanzania shillings. The spices are really good, they're organic. I would advise that, bring money to buy some spices. Also, in Stone Town, there's this night market. Oh my God. You see, that place is I think it's called for the Rani Ferry. There's this night food market. When the evening comes, the street foods become alive. Oh my God. Yo, if you stay until the evening, please stay and go get some of that street food. Oh, it was good. Food everywhere, every kind of food, kebabs, samosas, whatever. It was all food ready to eat. Not food you take home to cook. Ready to eat. It was really fun. So check that out when you go there. Other than that, the people here are very honest. They're very kind. They have so much respect for Kenyans. I don't know why. And when they hear you're Kenyan, they get fascinated a little bit, And they're really basically good people. I feel like it was good that I came here. It was such a nice. I earned the rest. I really got time to rest and also time to have fun. So right now, as I talk to you, I'm sitting in front of my cabana, which is back here, and I'm facing the beach. It's beautiful.